trying out this brand new early access Hand of Merlin beta, alpha, whatever you want to call it. It's an early access build. We are on build 669326. It came out today on Steam in early access, and I thought we'd give it a try, see if it's something we want to add to the channel. It seems like it would fit into our narrative on what we'd like to do here with turn-based strategy, roguelikes, that kind of stuff. And so apparently this is a roguelike, as I said. It is a sci-fi meets King Arthur fantasy type of mesh. And apparently Merlin, instead of being a wizard for the Knights of the Round Table, is a transdimensional being trying to save infinite worlds. There's a lengthy intro cutscene that you can watch that basically says all of this right here. And your quest is to find the Grail and go to Camelot, find the Grail, and return it to Jerusalem, which is a little bit different. So we'll be playing on a challenger rule set for experienced turn-based tactics, which probably means we're going to die, but we'll see. It is a roguelike. You're kind of supposed to die, I guess. Alright. Oh, wait, no. So we have Merlin's Core. You can pick a spell here. So we have Phase, grant 7 stacks of evading to all allies. That seems pretty good. Restoration, which is a heal, which also seems good, and translocates a teleport. I'm going to go with a heal. Oh, we get another one? Okay. So we have Stasis. We have Thunderbolt, which is a nice range damage hit, and we have Warp. 2 stacks of negative warp to enemies and 4 stacks of positive warp to allies inside it. Lasts for 6 turns. Positive warp is +4 move. I think being able to stasis a really bad enemy is awful nice. Oh, we don't have another one to pick. Never mind. So that's it. Alright, so we have 3 people to pick from. We have Brunor, who is a warrior. We have Merlin, a ranger, and we have a mystic, Morgan. So let's go with Merlin, the ranger. Oh, we get to pick. We get to pick 3. So we'll pick 1 of each. There we go. And Morgan has a armor restoring salt. He has a damage spell. Merlin has a range attack for 5 and a ready and action taking a shot against the first enemy, so it's an Overwatch type thing. And Brunor has a slash, melee slash, and a bash, which can apply knockback and disrupt actions. Alright, let's see what this looks like. So far, it's kind of got a cool look to it, cool little theme to it. Liking it so far. Alright. For many nights now, the spirit of Merlin has haunted your dreams. It speaks to you of a darkness from beyond this world. Darkness that will tear apart everything you know and love. That is why Merlin has reached out his hand and gathered those who are ready to stand against the cataclysm. This is your task, Merlin whispers. I wish this was voiced. That would be really nice. Hopefully they'll do that before this goes to full release. You must seek Camelot where the Grail awaits. Take it, then make your way across Albion to Corbinic. Brave the dangers of the Marca Hispanica. Journey through Al-Andalus and cross the wide sea until you reach Jerusalem. There your world will be saved or ended. Alright. We arrive at Camelot. Before you lies the heart of Albion, King Arthur's dream made manifest. Here you will find the Grail and begin your quest. So I get a bunch of things for going in there. Request an audience with the king. King Dagonot, who was once King Arthur's jester, has transformed. The jester got the throne. That seems like a really bad plan right there. The mockery of its former self, a place of unchecked avarice and gluttony where ordinary people go unheard. Request an audience. King Dagonot, nearly insensate with drink, yawns as you explain the nature of your quest. He holds the Grail in his hands, swiveling the last remains of his wine. When you're done, he tosses the sacred relic at your feet. Here, have the damn thing. I have much better cups, and all the stories about its magical powers are silly lies. Did you know they say it changes based on the intent of its owner? What nonsense. Tell me, champions of Merlin, what is the greatest virtue, valor or honor? We'll go with valor. Okay, oh, here we go. Valor, gain 1 action point per the round, 1 charge, 0 turn cooldown, range self-cast. Honor, when missing an attack, gain 1 action point, does not decay. Oh, I kind of like the honor one. Alright, let's go there. Grail changes before your eyes, but Dagenna does not seem to notice. Nothing! This Merlin of yours is no more than a Welsh fraud! Now leave at once, I am tired of you! A great feast to prepare to celebrate King Dagenna the Marvelous. The best king in the history of Albion. All these feasts are quite the burden, you know, but the people demand it, and I love the people. He dismisses you. Alright, out of here. So we can gain a Thunderstone. Apply 5 seconds days to all units in an area. -5 accuracy, -5 evasion. Lose 2 stacks at the start of each turn. Seems good. So an old maid hands us this. They say that natural beasts are drawn here. The king does nothing about it. Arthur would be ashamed. He would expect Camelot to assist you. Here, take this old relic. So we'll take Thunderstone. Other option is we could take 19 of whatever this is, which appears to be Renown. So I'll take the Thunderstone. Alright, we're off. Let's see how this plays. Okay. Open the journal. So we've got achievements, heroes, unlock more heroes as we go up. Bunch of achievements, and we have hints. Journal review Warband, click on the book icon. Location is presented by the hand symbol that we saw earlier. You move the camera with a WASD. There are no active encounters. You can click on the note to move, triggering another encounter. Reach Corbinick, seen on the right side. This is your first step towards reaching Jerusalem. So Corbinick is not there. Lots of nodes. Oh, way down here. Okay. Alright, so we have a bunch of different ways we can go to get there. Only one way out of here. So click on the book. Oh, book. Here we go. Journal. Okay. This is the Warband page. Blah, blah, blah. You access the grail. Drag and drop who you want to carry it. So... who has the grail right now? Oh, she has the grail. And Brunor has the Thunderstone. So let's give the Thunderstone... yeah, it's a good person to have it. And... Grail of Honor, probably the best person to have it is you. Actually, let's do this. Let's give the Archer... no. Let's give the Archer the Grail, and Morgan the Mystic, the other thing there. Okay. And nothing in the stash. Alright, so apparently these are nodes. So there's a green danger, an orange danger, and a red danger. Okay. Okay, so they're just random counter type things. Alright, let's calm him down. The man gave the man some water. Ask him who he is. I'm called Ufin of Ritterkark, soldier and friend of King Uther Pendragon. With him the night that Merlin's magics helped him sneak into Tentagal to beget Arthur upon Yagurna, and no, her name was Igraine. My mind plays tricks on me. Merlin had taken form then as a man called Bertalius. We thought he served us, but now I see we were but pawns in some greater scheme. Let's tell him that Merlin's gone. He doesn't believe that Merlin's gone. And... we are Merlin's puppets, or his chosen ones. He walks away. I gain 34 gold and 3 of something supplies. Okay. Alright. So this is a heroic node. a corrupted heroic node in a city this way. Over here is an arcane node and a city here. So I think we want the city. Let's go this way. This looks cooler. Alright. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Slay the Spire with the branching options. Alright, Sir Durmont the Frank. Let's go into the castle. Brave knights and adventurers, he cries in joy. Great need of you. Let's go see what he has to say. True knights to help us in our cause. Alright, exchange conditions that no healer has been able to cure past today is the right. Excited, tell me who you are. We will show him the grail. Ask him what he needs. Alright, so his old friend is in need of assistance. This one's trained trouble balloon. They have not been resupplied for far too long. I'm glad to help, but there's trouble there too. We have a few too many as is. We need your help. Alright, what does he want us to do? Let's decline the payment this time, get some renown. Okay. And we gain some provisions. And we have a quest now, right? What is this? Is that the number of days? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's check our journal here. That's our warband. Can we do anything else? No. Okay. We have 47 renown, 1 mana, 16 supplies, and 65 gold. Alright. Oh, I think that's where we have to go. Is that what it is? Maybe. What is that? 3? 2? Oh, that's corruption, I think. Oh, and 4 is over here somewhere, and... yeah, okay. So that's just corrupted areas. Alright, well... I think he said go to Carleon. I wish I could check the quest. Apparently you can't check quest in this? That seems bad. And the journal doesn't have anything. I kind of thought the journal would have more than just my warband. I mean, that seems like party, not journal. Alright, we're going to go down this way. See what this corruption thing is down here. There's a robber down here, down this road. Robin the Terrible Robber. No? oh, okay. Go ahead then. Yeah, I'm not going to take his gold. It was kind of funny, though. Give me your gold! No. Alright, there are landmarks. Take some time to note the different types of nodes of the map. As you can see in the legend to the right, they offer different rewards. Over time, nodes can be corrupted as the abominations from the cataclysm can take that land. These nodes come back and be quite challenging. Make sure you're ready. We probably aren't ready, but... okay. Alright. Let's see what this corruption thing looks like down here. Campfire Tales. Well, we have 3 different people that can talk. We're going to let the mystic talk. Alright, he tells a story. I hear footsteps. Prepare for combat. Alright, let's see what this combat looks like today. It's kind of what we really wanted to see, was what the combat was like. So far, it's kind of an interesting mix of choose your own path, etc. Alright, first command is WASD to move. On a cursor, select the character, portrait, or press tab, then click any tile to move. Alright. So we've got a guy over here. You can hit Alt to look at his health, armor, evasion, power, move, accuracy. Alright, we got a brigand back here. That's got 8 health and 13 armor, 615, and 8. So 4 guys, it looks like. Alright, he's got 2 action points. And this is... who is this? This is Merlin. So let's go ahead. Oh, we have cover. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and move her up. And... shoot. No. Skills. Check skills action bar. You can skip by hitting enter. Alright. Alright, pulls out the bow. Big shot for 5. Takes the armor down first. That makes sense. Alright, Alright, cover. Range attacks can be blocked by cover when you are covered. Okay, they see how likely this correct to hit from a certain top page into the yellow percentile. See the next hand for more details on cover. Low cover has 6% chance to make. High blocks everything. Shield is yellow. Enemy could target it, but cover would apply. Shield is red. There are enemies that would target a tile without cover being applied, flanking. So that's a pretty good spot for me, I have a feeling. Let's go ahead and bring him up to here. Alright, and then we're going to bring you over to here. Alright, he's going to shoot somebody and miss and run away. And move and move. And I like the clingy sound. That's kind of cool. Okay, unit information, health, armor. Armor is restored at the end of the skirmish. Health does not. You need to enter the camera to double click on their portrait. Okay. Alright, let's do some shooting here. 100% on this guy. That's all we can shoot is this guy or that guy. Let's get this guy down. Dead men tell no tales. So if they don't have cover, then they... Okay, so ready a reaction, taking a shot, so I guess you cast it on yourself. Okay, there we go, there we go. Good, got it. And you, my friend. Alright, so you can't slash from there. You have to move up one. And let's see what happens when I bash him into a rock. Nothing. He goes a different direction. That's fine. Let's go ahead and singe. Nobody! I can't get that guy, huh? Alright. If I move... None of these moves are really good for me. If I do this, I don't do much at all. Prophecy, huh? Alright, well, so that's bad. I don't really want to step out, and those guys don't seem to have any kind of ranged weapon. Let's go ahead and try it. And we will singe this guy. Alright, he's down to health now, that's good. Oh, they found their weapon! My bad! Oops! Well, that hit. Alright, he is really, really almost dead. Yikes! Alright. So we're gonna shoot. That guy is almost dead. So was that guy. It was 40% on that. Let's see what happens when I move away. Alright, no attack of opportunity. And... swing bada bada, swing bada! Alright. So if I do that, would I hit them? Would I hit myself? Let's find out if I hit myself when I do this. If I really need to move away. Let's move away. Alright, and then let's singe... I guess you? So I don't have a taunt or anything like that. Alright, so he has the grail. So if I shoot somebody that I don't have the ability, if I miss, I'm going to get an action point back. So let's try that. Alright. And the grail gave my action point back. Okay, good. Only problem is I have no actual abilities to do anything with. Because I used everything. I feel like I need more abilities. That sucks. Alright. I guess we end this turn here. It's kind of weird that you... Alright, there was a hit again. And another hit. This is going poorly. Bomb? Bomb seems bad. I don't like bombs. Alright. So, what is happening here? Left of the action bar, there are some options to change options rendered over and to the right to find buttons for options and hints. Okay. Switch between unit fill mode, outline mode, toggle the preview ability ranges. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, now I do have attack of opportunity. Is that what that means? Looks like it. Alright. Oh, is there some kind of... Alright, anyways, this guy's preparing. So... Brunor, you have to bash him. Get rid of that preparation. Why don't you hit him first? Okay. And then bash him. Alright, I got rid of the minus preparing. That's good. Now we're going to go ahead and do that. Get him off the board. And then restore armor to this guy. Alright. Now, you can shoot this guy again. And if you miss, you'll get your action point back, which you did. And then we'll go into Archer's Vigil. Alright, let's see what happens if I move now. Do I lose Archer's Vigil? That's going to be the interesting thing. Alright, shooty shoots. Do not like this guy standing over here out of my range a little bit. Alright, so it looks like I may have lost the Vigil. I can't tell. Nope, I did not. Okay, so you can move after doing the Vigil. That's good. Alright, coming over to hit Brunor, which is fine. Alright. So we can hit this guy for sure. Let's do that. Alright. And let's bring you over here. And I can't hit that guy. I can't hit that guy either. Son of a biscuit. Alright, let's try this out. We'll see what happens if I'm going to hit both of them if I do that, but not if I do that. Wait, who's that? Is that me? That's Brigand. Okay. Let's do that. Daze him. Doesn't even cost me an action. Wow, that's nice. Alright, let's bring you up to here. Alright, you can't do anything else. Can't do any restoration. Nobody's down yet. Oh, alright, well, you're still done. Oh, crap. So that ends everybody's turn. Okay. I didn't realize that. I thought it just ended that one guy's turn. So that's good to know. Kind of getting my ass kicked right now, but it's still good to know. Hey, he's dazed. Preparing another bomb. Oh, that's what that is. That's the bomb preparation thing. Got it. Alright, so... shoot him again. We'll hold off on that for now. You going to slashy and bashy. Okay. And then you are going to go... Oh, I like that it shows you their percentage chance to hit from wherever they are. Alright. Let's go and bring you to here. And... 40%. Let's give it a shot. Nope. No go. And... gives you a vigil. Alright, Brunor's in bad shape. I should have healed Brunor. He might die here. So I'm surely gonna die here. Oh, he came over here. Good. Alright, Brunor's not gonna die. This guy might die. Crap. Everybody's gonna die. Alright, so... Archer. Kill him. And then pop this on you. Prophetic Aim 1. When casting the spell, no attacks can miss for the remainder of the turn. Well, that seems very helpful to what I want to do. There we go. Boom, Yaka. You go down. Alright, and let's go ahead and give him more armor so he doesn't die. And go ahead and move you away. And Brunor, let's move you in. And hit him in the head and kill him. Alrighty. Hero unlocked Wilfred. In a single turn, defeat 3 enemies. Very nice. 13 renown and 45 currency. You've gained some resources seen at the top of the screen. When you accumulate 50 renown like you did, you can rank up your units in the Warband page. Alright, well, let's go see what the Warband has to say about it. Alright. There we go. Right-click to level up. Ranking up allows you to pick a new skill. Skills are picked from random pool and offer possibilities for various playstyle. Each character also gets some health. Find a blacksmith and acquire better equipment. Okay, so Merlin is going to grab aiming, +3 range, attacks don't miss, expires, losing all stacks after attacking. Okay. Deal 3 damage to an enemy and an extra 4 if the target is unarmored. Alright, I like that a lot. Alright, I think I like this one. Be able to finish off those guys after their armor goes down. Grant an action point, ready reaction, strike at the first thing that moves or attacks. And powerful, +3 power. We don't know what power really does yet. But I think the ready defenses. So power, skills, and strength of most unit skills. So that seems important. Alright, and this guy. Create a low cover at target position. Grant 1 stacks of Martyr. When hit outside of your turn, grant an out-of-turn action with 1 action point to all allies. Expires after losing all stacks after taking damage. 2 damage on contact. Lasts for 3 turns. I think this is what we're going to go with. So I like that it's random on your skill up, so you can't just like pick the same skills every time. That's kind of nice. Alright. Enter the Castle of Maidens, a convent renowned throughout Albion. And we can rest here first. Let's rest. Party gains well rested, +2 move, +4 max armor, does not decay. Alright, I guess we can't talk to him now. I kind of wanted to talk to him too, but... Alright, so we are still down. Our armor's back, obviously, but our health is not. He's still at 5 out of 21. So we're going to need to fix that at some point. And I believe we needed to get up here to the city of Corleone. So we're going to go this way. We could buy meat. We are at 12 supplies, that's fine. Joining the hunt, the party gains tired, -1 move, -4 armor. That seems bad. Let's just buy the meat. And a corrupted node. Merlin gains aiming. Or prepare for an ambush. Prepare for the ambush. Alright, looks like we're fighting again. Alright, ambush the enemies. Take your time and position your units. When one of your units steps on a reveal tile, your enemies will have a reveal turn before you continue with just 1 AP. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a Wyvern, 12-10, elusive 2, levitate 1. So, elusive 2, with taking damage, gain 2 stacks of evading. And levitate, take 1 damage from ground effects. Over here, we've got a red cap. It's watchful. And over here is another Wyvern. Alright, what does a red cap look like? It looks like a spidery thing, it looks like? Weird. Alright, that's all we have though, just those 3? Alright. So I kind of like the archer here. Brunor is going to go here. Okay. And Merlin is going to go... Or Morgan is going to go here. Alright, and... we don't want to give him armor. We do want to give him health. Let's go ahead. Let's wait on that. That's not even an action. So... let's go ahead and end the turn. See what happens. Alright. So I think now it's going to have you reveal while this guy walks right up to here. Alright, there they go. He's going to gaze at somebody, plus watch 4. An elusive jump way over there. That seems not great. And that. Alright. So, we're going to focus this guy down, I think. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you healed. And cannot get you yet. We could desecrate that, but I think we'd rather... does this thing do anything about -5 accuracy, -5 evasion? Alright, that could be good. Let's go ahead and move you to here. And drop this on you. Alright. Plus evading 2 now. I don't really know what evasion is, but it's probably something that affects how much damage we take. Alright, so... let's go ahead and shoot. Oh, we can't shoot from point blank. So we've got to move here. Oh, we should have done Bruno or knocked him back. Is what we should have done. Alright, and we'll shoot him. Alright. Oh, that's right, Bruno already gone for the turn. So that's an issue. Alright, a little bit of damage around there. It's not a huge problem yet. Alright. So, let's put him into the red. And then let's barbed arrow him. Let's do some extra damage. Alright, so he is almost dead. We will then hit him. And then we're going to stand ready against whatever tries to attack us next. And... why do I have an extra point? I'm okay with that, but... alright. And let's desecrate the ground over here that these guys are going to walk through. Well, one of them's going to walk through at least. Yeah, the fly guy won't be affected by that, which is fine. And then we will hit the red cap. Oh, he's too far away. How about this then? Nope, he's also not damaged at all. Let's go ahead and daze them. Not sure what -5 accuracy is going to do, but we'll see. And done. Oh, big jump. Gash on him. Kind of sucky, but it's a thing that happens. Alright, he's down to that, and that happened. That's fine. They're scared of you. Alright, let's go ahead. Can you shoot him? No, you cannot. You can't shoot him either. So you have to move. Go and bring you back here. And barbed arrows on a cooldown. Oh crap. Hold on. Let's undo that. Alright. Let's move you to here. So, cooldown takes a shot. So might as well just take the shot. Alright, we're gonna get this guy, I guess. Wyvern. Alright, he took 5. So you can move this, but you can't rotate at all. Okay. And slashy slash. And let's get you out of there. And alright. Guy's down to 9. Gonna gash on Brunor. And spit on me. On Morgan. And this guy is gonna come up to Brunor, of course, and do nothing. Alright. So let's see. Can we barbed arrow this guy now? I think we can. 100% chance to hit. Alright, that brought him down to 2. And then we'll shoot this guy too. Alrighty. And then we will bash him out of here. And we will swing on him. Okay. Oh, he's watching us. Oh, he's watching us. And let's go ahead and give... You're at 1. You're at 11. You're at 11. Let's give ourselves some more armor. Kind of like the armor spell. That's kind of nice. And let's drop this down on the red cap. Alright. Didn't do much, but it did a little bit. And he wants to come over here and hit the archer. And I will back up to here. Shooty shoot. He's dead. Alright, that was pretty good. Gained 1 mana, and 14 were down. Alright, so let's keep going. We want to get to the city up here. Where did it say we needed to go? I wish I knew how to see the... Let's see, maybe there's something in here. Journal, achievements, heroes, relics. None of those are things. Landmarks, combat ambush, abominations, spells, cover, status effects. Alright, well, I don't see any way. They said we needed to take these super important... The index, Beastiary. Alright, Warband, Beastiary. Those are my 2 things I can see, huh? Okay. Yeah. Might be something we need to figure out how to do. Alright, let's see what happens. Rub my belly! I am a Jin! Rub my belly! Sure, let's rub his belly. Ooh. Randy me random. I got some supplies. +5 provisions. I like that. Heroic node. Let's go in the manor. Welcome to my house. My name is Yvain, and have you come to help? Ask why he needs help. Fountain is dried up. Cleanse the fountain, so the herbs will be slower, increasing the timers in all nodes. Oh, I see. Sure. We'll take the renown and continue. Alright, so I think he said go to Carleon. It has been neglected. Shop traders can be found. Alright, we don't really need healing. Let's go to Legion Square. Blacksmith. Relic Shop. Market. Let's go to Blacksmith. Alright, Blacksmith. Here you can upgrade your hero's equipment, making it more efficient. Each hero can upgrade their armor weapon up to 5 times. Focuses on 2 styles for each equipment, so find the ones that suits your playstyle the most. So, I could get +1 power on the bow or +1 range. I think hitting harder is probably better. 32 gold for that. 36 gold for power or evasion, power or range. Alright, let's, how much gold do we have? 95. Let's go here. And here. And that's it. Alright, let's see what the Relic Shop has to say. I probably should have gone here first. We have iron boots, stack of grounded, a stack of iron foot. That seems fine. Rabbit luck, attacks don't miss. Oh wow, that's really good. Kind of wish I'd gone there first. Medicinal bandages cost 2 action points. Restore 4 health to an ally in melee range. Oh, that's fine. We could sell any one of those, but we're not going to, obviously. And market. Supplies, sell supplies, and return, and return, and explore. Oh, priest, a scribe, and a pickpocket. Got a scribe. What does scribe do? The street was once known as the place of great wisdom. Scribes and sages lived in these houses from the days of the Romans to the reign of Arthur. Most of their wisdom has been lost, but I've heard that in one of these houses there's an old chest that contains the writings of a great scholar. Will you help me find it? This says I already know where it's at. Merlin knows where it's at. There, under that rustling shield next to the spiderweb. That looks like your quarry. Remarkable! His treatise on Suetonius. This is the very last copy. Without your help, I would never have found it. Take this gold. Okay. Let's find a place to rest and carry on. That went well. Alright, that may not have been where we needed to go. How about we go here? We can't go there now. Can we go backwards? Alright, so once you pick a path, you're locked into it. Alright, so it blocks out other ways to go. I see. Okay. Alright, so that's our Let's Try. I kind of like it. I feel like it's going to be interesting. I don't know how much it's going to be worth a playthrough. You know, obviously it looks like it has some interesting replayability to it. The nodes are probably different as you go through. And it's got some work to do on some interface stuff. But, you know, overall, it seems pretty good. So, thank you very much for checking out this Let's Try. And we will probably come back in the future, in the near future probably, with a playthrough, at least for a full run, and see how far we get and see what we unlock. We already have one unlock that we picked up, and go from there. Thank you very much, everyone. OBG out.